What's up, guys? Sorry, I was getting everything set up. I need to bring back the countdown. Easier to set everything up. Meg, are you unmuted?
Yep, I'm here.
Alrighty. Let's get to it. It's been a long time, guys. We've been all over the place. We've got a lot to discuss, right, Meg?
Yep.
Meg, are you unmuted? Alright. Let's get it. So, we had some crazy injuries. Nafisa Collier being number one. Plantar fasciitis. I think they're going to sit her out until after Olympic break. What do you think, Meg?
Yeah. It makes the most sense.
Which is unfortunate if you need her to make playoffs, because there's 2 more weeks of fantasy regular season, this week and next week. Or not even next week. I think it's when they come back from Olympic break, is it not? It is. Because All-Star break starts on the 14th, I think. Is that not right?
Yeah. That sounds right.
So we'll resume. So actually, if you need that last game to clinch, you might have Nafisa back. I know I'm missing Nafisa. I feel like a lot of people that have Nafisa are in a good spot. In the league, I do have Nafisa already clinched. So whoever I am playing in our league, you can have this week. I can't do much. I'm not risking a lot of things. I already clinched playoffs. That's all I need to do. I'm waiting for someone to drop something crazy so I can jump on it, but I'm not going to be dropping my solid pieces. Especially in an 8-person league, it's hard. It's already tough. Like, what's your strategy, Meg? If you've already clinched, what are you doing?
Yeah, so one of my leagues I've already clinched, so I'm just letting it play out however it plays out. And then another league, I think I'm on the bubble.
Yeah.
So I'm actually, trying to make moves and win this week. So
yeah, I get it.
It's actually it's a easier week for me because basically I don't have to worry about a league and I can put all my attention in one league. So
that's good. I feel like, I'm in the same boat. One league I really need to win. Another, I'm already clinched. I don't want to make any six. I don't want to take any risks before playoffs. When playoffs hit, that's when the risk taking starts. Like, we're dropping almost everyone and picking up whoever can play to get the most points that week.
Playoffs is 2 weeks.
2 weeks long, so it's going to be a long playoff run. I'm thinking next year we'll shorten that, though. Next year we'll do 1 week. I didn't realize default it does 2 weeks. So that's going to be a long playoffs. So I think
it's fair though, because I think
the games even out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see how it goes this year, but I might like it.
We'll see. Also, I hope a lot of people come back from injury after Olympic break, which will shake a lot of things up, and put everyone back on like kind of equal playing fields. Because I feel like then it's gonna be like, oh, really, who's gonna play? But it's good. All the teams right now are very close. I hope we don't run into a point where a team already clinches and we're still in playoffs, because that would suck, because then they're going to rest their starters. So I hope we go down to the wire. We usually do every year. It goes down to the wire of who's going to clinch. So those are just some key moments or key things I wanted to touch on. But let's get back to the injuries. Ariel Powers, her calf, she's still out. Temi Fagbenle out with her finger, which is kind of a bummer. And we also need to talk about Indiana. Megan, did you see what Christy Sides did with her lineup today?
I think it's the early games.
I didn't get to watch the game, but I saw the lineup posted, and they sat Alyssa Smith and put in Katie Lou and Lexi Hull in the starting lineup.
Wow.
And you know what? Someone said that they played so bad.
They lost today too, huh?
But they said they played really bad in the first half, and they did better in the second half when they started Alyssa Smith in the second half. Like, okay, why would she change the lineup when it was already fine? They were already doing well with that starting lineup.
Yeah.
Make that make sense. Makes no sense to me. Megan Gustafson, illness out. Stephanie Talbot, foot. She's out, but I know she was questionable, right? Leading up to the game.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Talbot is going to be a back seat now that Azure is back. If you haven't picked up Azure, you should have did it. She's probably not there anymore. Rebecca Allen day-to-day with her back. Diana Taurasi leg out. Diana is another player that is sitting out for Olympics. She's probably a wrap for the rest of the week, just so you guys know. Shakira Austin, they updated no timetable. So don't get your hopes up that she's coming back, everyone. Drop. If you hung on her like Megan did, drop her. How long did it take you to drop Shakira Austin? After I told you to drop Shakira Austin.
Would you be surprised if I said I still didn't drop her?
Shut up. You're crazy. Your team must be good.
Yeah, I'm winning that league.
Yeah.
So just bringing her along for the ride.
Oh my god, that's crazy, honestly. You're literally insane. But anyways, so we're gonna go through the waiver wire for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And moving forward, we're just gonna have Wednesday lives, which is actually the last week before the break. So here we are. And then we'll be covering Olympic stuff during the break, All-Star, all that. And then we'll get back into the regular scheduled stuff, but still we'll be keeping Wednesday as waiver wire pickup day. And question time. Let's go to the chat. Forward center depth is awful out there. You're telling me. That's when I saw someone dropped Azrae Stevens in one of my leagues. I picked her up and I said, I'm just gonna hope for the best because it's just so bad out there. And in my league, I was literally sleeping and forgot to go back and change and pick up Azrae after the game started, and I was so mad at myself and someone else did it. So I'm beating myself up. I'm hoping someone's gonna drop something because I know, especially in our league, there's still 3 more spots that need to be clinched. So people have to win this week and next week to clinch. So I'm waiting for y'all to drop something good for me. What about you, Meg? Meg, I think your league's already clinched.
No, not one of my leagues.
Oh no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Down to the wire for me.
Down to the wire too?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Nalissa getting benched was bizarre. I tell you. Like, you know how I joke around how Tanisha Wright hates Cheyenne Parker? Christy Sides hates Nalissa Smith. There's a trend. There's a trend going along. Are we holding Vandersloot? What's out there?
Yeah, compared to what's out there, maybe.
Yeah. I know it's been a tough year for Vandersloot. She was super consistent last year, but what else is out there? And maybe it might be a thing. I mean, honestly, like, let's really think about it. With playoffs on the line, if you need a clinch, you gotta drop her. Especially if you make it to the championship and you gotta drop her. If that's your weakest link, you gotta go.
It looks like she just had a bad shooting day today, though.
Yeah, what was her log?
She was 5 for 11 from the from the field goal, and 1 for 4 from the 3. 11 points, 3 assists.
Not horrible. But I know she hasn't been having a consistent year in general.
Yeah. She had 1 block.
Wow, I want to see that highlight. And this one's for you, Meg. This comment's for you. The people want a gaming channel. 2 comments back to back. Gaming channel for Megan. How do you feel about that?
I second a gaming channel for me. You guys want to watch me play 2K?
Yeah, 2K.
Yeah, I could probably set some up.
Yeah, because you always talk about video games and wanting to play, so this is your time to shine, Megan. You know, show them what you're really about. Hey, when does that? I know you pre-ordered 2K25 today. What?
Of course I did.
When does it come out? I mean, like when?
September.
September.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, sometimes when I pre-order, I'll get it a
like
little
a
bit sooner.
Like a preview.
Not a preview. Like I'll actually get the game of like maybe a few days earlier than the actual release date, but.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it'll be close to September.
So you can preview it for everyone.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Megan.
I doubt there's been really updates though.
Really?
Honestly, it skips a year usually, like before you see big updates. So it goes like big update and big update and.
So like, do you ever think they're gonna have a story mode for the WNBA side of it?
I would say it gets better every year a little bit.
It does, because that's what I'm.
It's grown. It's grown. It used to never have even that little W.
Yeah, I know.
Portion. It was just, I mean, you could play with a WNBA team.
Yeah.
But there was no story or nothing. Now they semi have a story.
Yeah.
But it's nothing like career mode. So.
Yeah. No, I guess.
Maybe one day it'll grow.
That's what I'm hoping for, a career part.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Thursday. Chicago versus Liberty. This week in general was bad for me player wise. I don't have a lot of Chicago or Liberty players, and they seem to be playing the most this week, so that already hurt me. Actually, Meg, can you actually pull up their logs from today or the stats from today? Because these notes are not up to date. These are as of this morning, not after this game.
All right, who are we looking at?
Isabel Harrison. How did she do today?
I think she actually did pretty well.
Okay.
So she got 14 minutes. She was 3 for 5. So she had 6 rebounds, 6 points, 1 assist.
Okay, pretty
So let's see, 13, 2 steals. So she probably had about like 18 fantasy points, I would say.
Okay, because I saw that I have 17. You're close. 17 fantasy points.
I forget how many points do you get for steals?
2.
Okay.
Hey, honestly, she's been pretty solid. I know she doesn't get a lot of minutes, but she's pretty efficient with her minutes. And I had 5-itch really ranked low. Her playing time is so up and down. Like, one game it will be 20 plus, the next it'll be 6. And she's really risky for me. So for me, New York players...
She gets the minutes. She just doesn't always get the fantasy points out of it.
Yeah, well, it's like she played 6 minutes against Indiana. What am I going to do with that? And then she played 33 today.
Yeah.
So it's confusing. So I think that is so difficult to judge. All New York players coming off the bench. Same with Kayla Thornton. Same with Kennedy Burke.
Did Benija play last game, though, when she when her minutes were low? Because I think Benija was out today. So keep that in mind, that if Benija is playing, her minutes are going to be low. But if she's not playing, there's the chance she has a lot of minutes. But it's whether or not she can do something with the minutes, too.
Yeah, true. So, I mean, I think I would rather have... How I would rank New York would be 5-itch Thornton Burke. That's how I would do it. And then for Chicago, Lindsay Allen has dropped off a lot. The only thing holding her high in the rankings, I would say, is her minutes. She gets consistent minutes. And you could catch a pop-off game maybe one time. I'm hoping for a pop-off game on Thursday. Please, Lindsay, before I drop you. But I think I would still go Lindsay Allen, Isabel Harrison, Diamond DeShields. Or would you go Isabel, then Lindsay Allen?
That's tough.
I think maybe
Isabel's been on the rise a little bit. Like, she's been a little more productive with the few minutes she has, but she is getting way less minutes than Lindsay.
Maybe because Isabel's position is so in need. Maybe Isabel then Lindsay. But again, Lindsay gets the minutes. I don't know. That's kind of hard. I get what it's difficult. But that's basically... I think it's going to
be a matchup, like, you know, depending on who they play. So, like, Chicago's playing the Liberty. So I think they're going to, you know, expect a lot from the bigs because, you know, you're going against Jonquel.
Yeah.
Stewie, so...
Yeah. True. Someone asked, why were the games so early today? It adds camp day for kids. They get to do, like, all the kids from camp get to go watch the WNBA games. They do it a couple times out of the year. Yeah, I was confused when I first, like, really got into WNBA. I was like, dang, this is early. But, yeah, it's for the kids. Friday, jam-packed. And the names I have here, Megan, they're not right. Because I'm mixing it up today. Aces vs. Dream, Mercury vs. Fever, Lynx vs. Storm. I think you need to pick up Dorka. The only thing is, Dorka's a short-term invest. Is it a short-term investment? Am I using that right? You're going to use her for the next couple days, but after Olympic break. Maybe you can use her a little bit as, like, 15 points. But Dorka is good. Dorka was good last year fantasy-wise. Without Nafisa Collier, Dorka's a must-pick-up. And then I would have... I know Rebecca Allen's hurt. But Rebecca Allen is just so consistent for fantasy.
Yeah, when she's healthy, she's good, yeah.
She's good. So for me, I think it would be Dorka, Rebecca Allen. Jordan Horston is still less than 50% rostered. I would go with Jordan Horston. She gets the minutes. I know she's not always productive, but 30-ish minutes, oh my god, like it's gonna hit one day, right? And now we get a little I know you're looking at the numbers, Megan. They're not right. We're just gonna wing it because as I'm looking at
I would say Cecilia would be next up there for me.
That's also what I would that's what I was gonna say. It'd be Cecilia. Maya Caldwell is definitely interesting. She's starting.
Yeah, but I don't know if I like her with the matchup against the Aces.
Let me see what she's done. Are you looking at her thing? 28 minutes, 20 points. I'll risk it.
Well, it's hard because let's see here.
Okay, let's just do Atlanta players. She would be my number one Atlanta player off the wire. Nia Coffey and Naz Hillman are so up and down. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's just no way I can trust them. At least Maya Caldwell probably hunts her shot. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it looks like so. I'm looking at her bigger matchups, like against like Connecticut, New York, and I mean she's gonna get you maybe low double digits, so that's pretty consistent. I mean
that's better than what's out there.
Against good teams, and they're gonna play the Aces. So
yeah, and look what we have to work with on this list. This list is already like stretched.
Yeah.
So I think I would go Maya Caldwell after Zandalicini. Alicia Clark's been doing a lot better, getting a lot more minutes. So I would lean Clark. If we had to do the Aces, I would probably do Clark, Kia Stokes. How's Tiffany Hayes been doing?
She got me a whopping 6 fantasy points.
Exactly. So I would go, bye. I would go Clark, Kia, Tiffany Hayes, Kate Martin, just in case. But I don't think Kate Martin even.
The rest are just like. If you gotta reach that low, you're
just keep your player.
You're betting on a small player anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
At that point, it's just who do you like to watch to cheer for.
No, so yeah, I would only touch those 3 players, but I would definitely go Alicia Clark, Kia Stokes, then Tiffany Hayes. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're just getting lower and lower here. Natisha Heidman. I feel like Heidman can get you a couple points. I'd be okay with it. I also put Katie Lou here because, for some reason, Chrissy Sides wanted her to start. So, she's going to get minutes. So, I would put Katie Lou. Lexi Hull was interesting until she got benched. How did she do today? Lexi Hull, 16 fantasy points. That's not too bad. She could be up there in that group then. And I know with Herbert Harrigan started today. I don't think she did well. 25 minutes. 25 fantasy points. Solid. So I'd probably move her ahead of the names. I'd probably put her ahead of Natisha, Katie Lou, all of Atlanta. No, honestly. Lexi Hull. But I know Rebecca Allen was on a minute restriction, so keep that in mind as well. I don't know if you saw that update.
I did not, no.
She was on a minute restriction today for her back. So, keep that in mind as well.
21 minutes, so it's not bad.
Yeah. Then we get into probably don't drop your players that you already have for these players. Sammy Whitcomb, Kate Martin, Haley Jones, Erica Wheeler. I think Haley Jones had a bounce back game today. Yeah, 26 fantasy points. But she's so up and down. Like, she went 25 to 26. Mm-hmm. Like, good luck figuring that one out. So I would say probably, though, Haley Jones leads that pack of hold your breath. But yeah, what do you think, Meg?
Man, I got thrown off. Was looking at, Haley Jones' stats today.
Yeah.
And I glanced over at Cheyenne Parker.
Yeah.
2 for 10 from the field goal.
Solid performance.
What a drastic, man, when we do our, season fantasy awards,
yeah,
we have to have, biggest fall off.
Oh my god, it's just crazy how well she did last year.
Yeah, I can't even wrap my head around like how drastically it's changed.
I'm telling you, it's Tanisha Wright's fault.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Also, Ryan Howard is going to be held out. Did we already talk about that though? I think we all knew.
Yeah.
I think we all knew she's going to be held out past Olympics. So a lot of my players are being held out past Olympics. So I know my team's struggling right now, people, but don't sleep on them because after Olympics, we're coming out strong. That's why I'm telling myself because it's hurting my heart how I'm losing right now. Okay, Saturday, New York, Chicago, LA versus Dallas. Odyssey Sims is killing it right now. Megan, you have Odyssey. You want to talk a little bit about her?
Putting up them buggies, that's all I gotta say. That was the best pickup I grabbed.
I am concerned though when Satu comes back.
Yeah.
Because she's only.
I mean, when Satu comes back, Maddie Segrist comes back. There's
she's not going to be there
a couple games of like, what is it gonna look like? But
there's the question mark because Sims and Monique Billings were both signed, for injuries. So once those two come back, they're gonna be gone. This team's gonna be looking super different.
Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got signed because Satu and Maddie Segrist were out.
Yeah, but let's see. Is there anyone else they could drop?
Yeah, they're probably gonna drop one of their youngins.
Well, Uzan has fallen off drastically.
Yeah. It's gonna be Lou Lopez.
Yeah.
It's gonna be her, unfortunately. But it's like, you have to make a playoff push. Like we said, if they can stay in the mix a little bit longer before Satu and Maddie Segrist get back, they're gonna have to keep the best players up until this point.
Yeah.
Azrae Stevens is my number 2 if she's even there. She's already 40% rostered, but if she's there, you have to pick her up. Bigs are so important right now. Aari McDonald's, I know she had a little slump. I know, but I'm sticking with her. I know her minutes went down too. I didn't get to really watch that game, but I'm just assuming because they're already getting beat. And they gave Clarendon more minutes. But there's no way Clarendon should be playing more minutes than Aari McDonald. That's just ridiculous. JC Sheldon, she's gotten a lot more minutes lately. Not as efficient, but her minutes are there. So I would ride with that. Especially because there's really nothing out there.
And I like the matchup against LA.
Yeah. Because this game's going to be a toss-up. This game is important to both teams. So this is a must-win for both, I think, before the break. Then the rest of the players we basically already talked about. I did throw Clarendon and Kia Nurse up there. I probably should put them higher. Not Clarendon. I think Clarendon's a one-off game. The one-off game that she did good. So probably Kia Nurse ahead of Clarendon. And then we kind of get into the Chicago and New York players that we already talked about. Just pick at your own risk, honestly. And yeah. How do you feel about that, Meg?
Yeah, Clarendon, I think it's just because Ari was having a little bit of a bad night.
Yeah, I agree.
Kia, just not consistent enough for me, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Did Tina Charles play with Parker before? No, she did not. Before this year, no, I don't think she did. Did she play with Tina Charles? Cheyenne Parker? I don't think they ever crossed paths.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think they have. Any update on Satu? The only update that we have, basically, is that Satu is likely to come back after Olympic break. But we don't know, because isn't she playing for Germany? Didn't Germany qualify? And I'm pretty sure
I don't know, actually.
I'm pretty sure she's slated to play with Germany. She got them there. Let me see if I can look it up. German women's Olympic team. Do they not have Instagram? No, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure she got them to the Olympics, and I'm pretty sure she's playing. Okay, if anyone has that news, let me know, because I'm pretty sure that is correct. Oh, right here, Germany. Oh my god, too many ads. Okay, moving on. I'm over that. Megan, if you can find it, let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, so they qualified because of her, and they're hoping she can lead them,
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Someone said no way Dallas lets her play with Germany. I think they will. I don't know if they're just being precautious with her, and saying, okay, you can play in the Olympics if you're fully healthy. But I think they're going to let her. If she's fully healthy and cleared, I think at her as a player, though, I don't think she would disrespect the organization if she wasn't healthy. Like, wasn't ready to go. Like, she wouldn't play for Germany, if so. Like, you would think that?
Yeah. If she's healthy, they're going to let her play.
Yeah, because
they got her there. I mean, there's no way.
Because this is like the first time like Germany has ever like qualified. No, okay, that might be dramatic, but it's been a long time since they qualified, so it's like a real big deal for Germany. So I think they're gonna take that into consideration. But it was a shoulder surgery, no? I think it was. I think it was a shoulder surgery.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Yeah, but we'll have to see about that. I think it's a good sign if she plays in the Olympics because that means she's healthy. So just keep an eyeball on that, guys. If she plays in the Olympics, she's healthy. Sunday, basically all the same players. Aces versus Mystics, Dream versus Storm, Mercury versus Sun, Fever versus Lynx. We'll talk about the players that we didn't talk about in the last couple matchups. So Mystics, for me, Shatori, Walker, Kimbrough, Mahisha Hines, Allen are up there for me.
Yeah.
I think they're solid pickups, but like we've been saying, after Olympic break, Brittany Sykes may be back. Who knows? Maybe Shakira comes back. But right now, those two are solid pieces for Washington. And Mahisha Hines, Allen, bigs or slim. I seen her out there on the wire. I'm about to go pick her up after the wire hits. So, I think they're solid pieces for the Mystics, and they need to be talked about a lot more. Was there anyone else significant in these matchups? I don't think so. You can kind of look at Veronica Burton. I think she killed Ty Harris's production, which is unfortunate because Ty Harris was doing well, fantasy-wise.
I see Ty Harris, popping back up. So if she's out there, I don't think that's a bad pickup. And I would say Julie Van Lewis is still a good pickup.
Yeah, she just had a down game. Yeah. So. She just had that one down game.
I think she did good today.
Yeah, I think she did too.
Let's see.
And I don't think Shatori did good today, though. But still, she's had solid games up until today.
So Shatori has 17.
Oh, that's fine. I'd take that.
I took that.
Yeah, I was trying to look for Hines Allen and Shatori in our league, and I couldn't find them. So, bummer.
Yeah, look at 20 today, so I think I would say that she already bounced back.
Oh, my God. Tina Charles bumped Cheyenne to the 4, and I don't like the way it looks. That's probably why Cheyenne Parker's not doing well. Yeah. Tina Charles and Tanisha Wright messed up Cheyenne Parker's value, which is unfortunate. Bummer. Other than that, it's the same names that will be sprinkled in through our rankings in general. It's a rough world out there in the wire, though. I think it's going to get shooken up after Olympic break. And this is the first time we're playing fantasy in Olympic break. After an Olympic break. So it'll be interesting. It'll be a little weird, I think. Because usually there's an all-star break. So players get a little bit of rest. But now players get a couple weeks of rest. That's going to change a lot of things, I think. And it's like the USA players, the players that got selected to the Olympic team, they don't get that break. So it's kind of like, I think a lot of things are going to be different this year.
Yeah, don't let your player get banged up in the Olympics.
Oh, yeah, true. For real. For real. But other than that, any other questions, guys? I know you guys are all in all 3 leagues, or 4, is it 4? 4 leagues? All 4 leagues. I think only 1 league has fully clinched all the playoff spots. Everyone else is still fighting, which is nice. That means all the leagues are pretty competitive.
Yeah.
But Megan, do you think you're gonna win? Do you have hope, glimmer of hope after today?
Oh yeah, I'm always have hope until I don't.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I gave it to my opponent this week. I'm not gonna. I'm not saying I'm not gonna try. I put the players in. It's just I can't drop anyone right now. I can't. It's not worth it. Especially with Nafisa out. I have Nafisa and Maddie Seegers out in that league. I can't drop them. I can't. This is impossible. Is there also a fancy thing for the unrivaled stuff? I don't think so. I'm not too sure. It's probably just regular betting on unrivaled, which is cool. Yeah. They're releasing a player a day, like who made the team or whatever. Not a team. The roster of 30.
Where are they releasing that at?
Twitter, Instagram. They're like posting
like on a certain page or on.
Yeah, they have their own
page or they have a. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so obviously Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier will be in the league. Duh.
Yeah.
I feel like the top 15 will be like, yeah, sounds about right. The last 15, I'm curious to see who's going to be in it. Lose the battle, win the war. Exactly. I have a lot of making up to do anyways. Like, I feel like people are thinking maybe I'm favorite in that league, but I don't. My team's... I've seen your guys' team. You guys have strong teams. I don't think my team stack really well. Especially with my recent injuries. They're not stacking really well to your guys' teams. Meg, you should see them. My team does not look like, oh yeah. We look like, okay. Like, I can see how you got here. With a lot of hard work and effort, you know, by the GM. But I seen other people's and I'm like, ooh, you got some nice players on your team. Must be nice.
Don't be scared now.
Well, I already clinched. I'm already in. So.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Any other questions for us? I know trade deadline has passed. No one accepted any of my trades. That's real disrespectful, but whatever. But a lot of people got trades in, so that's cool. A lot of the rules we have set, I feel like will change next year. We'll leave it up to a vote for the league next year, but there's a lot of things I feel like we learned the first time around that we can change. And then, like Meg said, we have a fantasy awards at the end, which are fun for us to look back on from what we originally thought till now. So that'll be fun. Maybe we should do that as live, if I can figure that out. Because I don't think I can figure that out technically, but we could figure out something. What do you think, Meg?
Anything can go live.
Anything.
For the people.
Alright, guys. I hope you guys that aren't in our leagues but are playing fantasy are doing well. Did you guys clinch? Are you guys still on the bubble? Like, where are you guys at? Because I hope you guys are winning. Because it's a long season. It is a long season. The playoffs are long. Did you laugh?
Yeah.
Why?
MK said, lose the battle, win the war.
Yeah, I said that. You didn't listen?
No, I missed it.
Yeah, no, that's my strategy right now. And for some reason, Meg, your screen kept freezing the entire time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why. That was weird. But okay, guys. More to come. Every Wednesday. We're changing to every Wednesday now. So every Wednesday, it'll be Fantasy Live, basically. Any questions, any pickups, any debatable, I don't know, situations. This will probably be more important during playoffs because that's when we'll be freaking out, me and Meg. Because that's when you really got to drop some people. Because it's do or die. So we'll be there along the way with you guys every single week. But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next Wednesday. See ya.
Peace.